What's up, nerds? Monkey D Bishop here with NerdsBLike toy reviews, where I check out different toys from Marvel Legends to McFarlane DC Comics. Okay. So today we're going to be continuing my series on the my salute to Black History Month, or Black History, not just the month, but Black History period, and just looking at the different Afro characters throughout the Nerdverse, meaning different toys from different comics or different like movies or show series or things like that. So just continuing on that thought. Okay, so let's get into that. Today we're going to be looking at a McFarlane DC comic toy from the movie Black Adam. We're going to be checking out Hawkman. Okay, so this is my opinion. You can believe whatever you want to believe, but I was super happy when they made Hawkman black, because it made sense to me. Not that I had a problem with Hawkman being white. Like, I was just telling my wife the other day that I am in complete understanding of why, a lot of times people look at different comics or movies and they're like, man, that's racist that they made this person from Egypt a white man, or they made this person from, the main character of this guy who's in the Dominican Republic, or that's in Belize or something like that. He's a white man, and that's the main character, and he's surrounded around all these black people, but it would only make sense, that different kind of stuff, all that stuff. But I understand why, because when you look at the audience that the writers of the comics, or the audience of the writers of these movies, that they're writing for their audience, they're writing for the people who are going to buy their stuff. So that's what you get. It's like, that's why, like, now is a good time for people to get into the writer's room and change up the dynamic, because you have me now. Or actually, you've had, African Americans or just Afro-Citizens throughout the world who have been, nerds who love these different kind of movies, these different kind of comics, and it's not just the nerd stuff. But anyway, I'm focused on the nerd stuff. I'm getting too deep into this, but I loved that they finally were able to make him black. And I can't remember the guy's name who played him, but he's a favorite. I like him. I know him from when he was what was he in? Leverage. Excuse me. I know him from when he was in Leverage, and he's played. Look, that dude has had such a good career. But anyway, I loved his portrayal of Hawkman, and it was just a good time. What's going on? It was just a good time. So anyway, I picked him up because I was like, yes, I want him. I got him. Let's look at him. Let's go. Okay, here we have Hawkman. So we're gonna first look at the box. Hawkman from Black Adam. The weird thing about these toys, or the thing I don't like necessarily, I guess they want to do something different, but they don't really have any like a paragraph to describe to us who Hawkman is. So just to give you a quick, just for those who don't know who Hawkman is a how can I describe him? He's almost like a person who can be reincarnated, which is, I think, exactly his story. But if he dies, he reincarnates as a different person, and then he's always destined, I think, for one, he's always destined to die, and then two, he's always destined to become this like character for justice, and his story gets really in depth. I'll try to put a link in the description to give you a better explanation of him. But this is Hawkman, K-Tar Hall, and we're gonna open up the box just as soon as I can find my knife. Oh. Let's get into it. And there we have Hawkman out of the box. Out of the box. Out of the box. Okay, so I want to compare his height right now to, because I feel like the McFarlane toys are really tall. I'm comparing his height to Sabretooth, who is one of the taller Marvel Legends that I have, and they're almost very even. Okay, so if I were to bring one of my regular Marvel Legends over here, they'd be down here, probably like at his shoulder. So McFarlane toys are pretty tall. And I want you to go ahead and put like a hand clapping emoji, because this is the first McFarlane toy that I've opened since starting this page. So if you make it this far, go ahead and drop an emoji, hand clap emoji, or just say yay in the comments. All right, anyway, let's check them out. So we are given a stand. I might be talking really loud, but we're given a stand, and I think that's really cool. You know, kind of keep them grounded, especially when going on the or keep them balanced, especially when going on the shelf, because you know, a lot of times the slightest movement, you could end up losing your whole shelf. So first, let's look at his style. I'm loving the design of the character. I love the design of the movie character. I was so happy he wore his helmet more than most Marvel heroes in the Marvel Studios. Like a lot of them, like you get Spider-Man always taking off his mask, even though that takes away from who he is. Spider-Man is always taking off his mask. Captain America is always taking off his helmet. Iron Man is always, making his helmet go away. Like anybody who wears a mask, it's always going to not stay on. Or even like on the CW, they would have masks and things like that, but they wouldn't even keep those on for a long periods of time. And I'm like, that's who you are. That is who you are. You are this character. You are not whatever famous person you are. You are playing, Batman, or in this case, you're playing Hawkman. Wear the Hawk helmet. You're not Hawkman without the Hawk helmet. So I was so happy that he wore his helmet longer than most people do. Even like Dr. Fate in the movie didn't even keep his helmet on the whole time. I just kept counting. There it is. He took it off again. He took it off again. He took it off again. I was so irritated. But anyway, I was so happy that they actually allowed him to keep that helmet on, and they were able to make the toy of him keeping that helmet on. So let's check out the rest of them. So the helmet looks so on point. Look at that. Look at that. The detail is crazy. It is completely insane. And like, I'm just looking at the slight creases of everything, and I'm just like, that is, it's amazing. I'm loving the shoulder pads. They're looking really nice, making him look like a great warrior. His whole outfit though, actually, everything is just on point. And like I always say, front and back, if the front looks great and the back looks boring, that's terrible design. But everything just seems like super intricate. It almost looks like it was just given like really good attention. So I'm just super happy that I finally opened up a McFarlane DC comic toy, and I'm loving what I'm seeing so far. All right, now as far as posability, And even continuing looking at the design, we see that he's not given any real movement in the chest area, even though there might be, it feels like there might be a piece in there that allows his upper torso to move, but it's still but this chest plate right here is like kind of holding it in place, so he can only move so far front and back. But yeah, continuing on with his posability, ankles moving north and south. You got the movement of the tip of the toe. You see that right here. We got tip of the toe movement. I don't want to eat. Oh, okay, yeah, it can move. I don't want to move it and then accidentally break it. I'm like, that'll mess up everything. And then we got double joints and visible pegs on both elbows and knees. Looking good. Thigh movement is good. Out and in, north and south. I will say also kind of just the feel of the toy. It feels like somebody made this for me. That's what it feels like. It feels like I asked somebody to make me a Hawkman and they went and got the materials and everything and made it for me, because I don't know. Y'all tell me. I'm still learning about this stuff, so y'all tell me what kind of like plastic this is. It's not like a hardened plastic, but it's almost like a rubber. It's a rubber plastic for this chest plate that's on him, kind of similar to or it's similar in the shoulder pads, and like everything just like it feels rubbery. So that's, and even the helmet, like it's the tips of the helmet is kind of rubbery. The wings are rubbery. Like it's kind of, anyway. But yeah, I love the feel. The feel of them is really good. Even like the pants. Look at, I don't know if you can see this, but the like creases in the pants, that looks so awesome. I'm loving this figure. I'm like geeking out about it. I'm like, this is so crazy. But anyway, so yeah, so that's the movement, the wrist movement, north and south. Not too much north because of these. If you look here, there's like resistance in the wrist here, and it's on both of them. That's just with the design. So more so south movement. When I say north and south, I'm talking about like up and down. So that's what I'm talking about. And the same with the ankles and everything. All right, and then the head 360 motion, and then just more he can look up more than he can look down. Oh, okay, never mind, I take that back. Good north and south movement, east and west movement. Oh, okay, man. So I could do like a punching scene where he getting hit, knocked the heck out, like he goes flying back like that. That's dope. They really did good with this figure. I'm loving it. And I don't usually like movie figures, to be honest. Like even with Marvel Legends, like I buy them because I really like a lot of times I like the movies, or I just like how the toy itself looks. But you know, they usually kind of dwindle when it comes down to the actual production of the toy. But anyway, and let's looking at the accessories. We're given 2 wings, and I know you noticed earlier when we were looking at the design, he has the 2 holes in the back. So you're able to, let's clip these in here. That looks like it hurts. All right, there we go. Adding to his overall look. Okay, I will say that as cool as the wings are, I don't like the wings on him though. But if you were to have him like as if he was in motion, let's do that. If we were to put him like he's in motion, then it would be, you know, it would be cool. But I really like when it's like, I don't know if y'all remember Angel, the Angel from I think from Marvel Legends. before Hasbro. Who was it? I think it was Toy Biz. Toy Biz, when Toy Biz was making Marvel Legends, they gave Angel wings that were in motion, so they were like out and able to have him fly. But I don't think Hawkman, well, no, his wings do move. Yeah, Hawkman's wings do move. But anyway, I wish they would have just given us that. And then they're like at an angle, so it's kind of awkward when you stand them straight up. They're like leaning in towards me, or leaning like over his shoulders. Yeah, you see that? It's at an angle. Like, that's him standing straight up, and they're not going straight up. So I think if they would have put it, like, kind of centered it, you know, a little more in the back instead of up by the neck, it would look cooler. But I still like it. I still love it. I still love the figure. It does not take away from him. I just wish that they would have done better with the wings. So, but everything can't be perfect. And then we have his mace. We have his mace. And for those who play Grounded, he would usually have a salt mace. Yeah. I don't think anybody on here plays Grounded, but if you do, shout out to you. Go ahead, drop it in the comments. Say, yo, that's me. I get what you're saying. All right. And there you have it. We have Hawkman. We have Hawkman looking amazing. And then we're also given these little cards, these little character cards. Oh, snap! So instead of them putting it on the back of the box, they give it to us in card form. So let's read this. Can y'all see this? I don't know. It looks a little fuzzy on you guys' part. I don't like how it looks. So I'll just read it. All right, so Hawkman data file.
Hawkman, Black Adam. Data file. Real name, Carter Hall. With a suit of armor constructed by gravity-defying ink metal. Hawkman combines his physical prowess with a strong sense of morality, instilling years of knowledge and experience into the young members of the...
What is that word? What's that word right there? Y'all see that? I don't know if y'all can see it. This right here. Burgeoning
Justice Society. The man known as Carter Hall has fought for millennia to protect global stability, and he won't let anything or anyone, including Black Adam, stand in his way.
Nice. All right. This has been a long video. Thank you all for watching this video. I feel like my McFarlane videos might run a little longer than usual because I'll be like geeking out on some of them and talking about the detail and the style a lot. So, you know, just hang out with me, be with me as, you know, we talk about these different toys. But make sure to drop in the comments, did you pick this Hawkman up? Did you not? Let me know what you think about this review, some things that I could look into, and also what is this plastic that they use for those who bought it, or for those who even looked at other things. Like, what is this plastic that they use to make his chest plate? Anyway, do all that stuff in the comments. I will definitely be reading that and adding to my own knowledge about these toys. And also make sure to do all the great things that YouTubers do. Deuces.